Hi, just to add to that first video, there's a couple things I came across today while cutting and thinking more about it. Firstly, if you can see down there, there's a screw you have to lift up, or bolt, and that drops that away. That means the saw is actually shut off. You cannot turn it on until you set that guard back in. The other thing is, I don't know why they have this bar in here. It forces you to loosen that bolt, slide the splitter back before you can take the main blade off. Maybe it's a guard against the blade or something. I've never understood why that's there. Regardless, I do like the splitter. It's a good hardened steel. And the other thing is, today I found I was cutting some sheets at 82 1/4 and stuff. I found this carriage. I don't know if you can see that. Not very steady, but the carriage is not incredibly strong. I wouldn't want to put you know, 1-inch MDFs through there all day. You know, 3/4 being what, 96 pounds. You know, I'd want to have an extra support under there like this if I'm doing sheet goods all day. And I've made up this bar. I, for the life of me, couldn't find. I forget the measurements of this extension bar. I was trying to get more than 82 inches out of it, but I couldn't buy one of these bars. They're hard to find. The supplier didn't have them, which is kind of weird. So I ended up making this other bar that whereby I can take this end off now. I've modified it. Take this end off and slide it on that bar to give me a 96 cut. And the other thing, I failed to show was this locking system. Oops. This locking system here locks the bed up there. I don't like this very much. I don't know. Seems a bit cheesy. They've got some screws, self-tapping screws in here, 3 of them, and into the bed, and it's they should have tapped and put some bolts in there, and I find it a bit loose, but that's where the pin locks into. And this locks the bed when it's fully extended towards the when it's fully pulled back. This locks the bed for when you're loading sheets, when the fence is at the back side, when you're pushing your sheets against the fence, which sometimes I'll use it that way. The other thing I've discovered today was this is where the first pivot point is on the undercarriage, and this is where the second pivot point is. And the other thing is, it's got a stop bolt for the fence. Stops it at 2.5 inches. Well, you'd have to remove that to get a smaller cut. No big deal. Like, I think it's I don't know, for political safety reasons, I suppose. The gauge reads 51 here. I think you can get 51 out of it if you remove this end bolt. And it's again 5 horse, 220 volt, and the I'm not sure about the single or 3 phase, but I got up under there, and it is a 5 horse, very solid, motor. I pushed some 8-quarter maple through there, no problem, of course, with the appropriate blade. And so I think I pretty much covered what I wanted to. Again, the micro adjustment is a nice feature. I like this fence, and you can also, of course, I didn't show you last vid, you can also, doing this one-handed, slide that in sideways. If you got some laminate overhang, or if you're doing a smaller cut, or if you tilt that blade over and you still want to get your push stick in there, you might have to take this guard off. I personally think it's a couple inches too long, but because that kind of gets in the way of a visual where your piece is. But I'd keep it over top of the scoring anyways. In fact, I did use the scoring yesterday on some fir ply, and that certainly helped. And the other thing was to vacuum this out periodically, and when you're changing the handle. I think it's for ergonomic reasons that you don't, when you're pushing and pulling this bed with your body, your knee doesn't hit the handle, so that's why they give you just one handle, I think. I think that's pretty much it. Take care.